Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
I wanna be the greatest. Everybody on the fake shit. I look around and feel like everybody is the fakest. I make this every day and I'm impatient, hoping one day I blow up from the basement. Statement, the top is so vacant. I don't hear shit that I think is amazing. Waiting for my day when I'm playing sold out shows for 1,000 faces. Hey, give me that crown, get in my way and to be put down. It ain't your place, all this my town. If I want that shit, then I'll get it right now. I'm losing it, the noose it fits. I'm losing shit, a stupid myth. You choose to live or choose to dip. You choose to fight or lose your grip and lose a gift.
I feel like...
Yeah, welcome to the Rebuttal Entertainment. Y'all come on up in here, hit the like button, share the video, subscribe to the channel, tell a friend, tell a friend. Yeah, the name of this show is As the Norman and Boots Saga Continue. You know, we're going to continue to talk about it. We got my man Lorenzo up in the building. We got my man, Son of God, of him getting no bigger up in the building. You know, we're going to talk about Boots Ennis and Brian Norman for a little bit, man, and it just keep it moving. No, it just keep it moving, man. I'm getting tired of the saga. You know, I hope they hurry up and fight. The word is they send Brian Norman and them another contract, and hopefully they'll sign it. But I'm with Brian Norman and them on this. I'm not signing no contract until I finish fighting in Japan. But I don't know why is Eddie Hearn and them trying to get them to sign a fight right now. Well, Rebuttal, I'm gonna tell you why. Because just in case Norman lose, it'll be a contract already signed. You know, it'll be a contract already signed, man. Y'all hit the like button, man. Come on up in here. Hope y'all had a good weekend. You know, join members only. If y'all seen my parlays, I won every single fight in my parlays, but I tell you all the time, I bet the knockouts on my parlays to make more money. All y'all have to do is just bet for the fighters to win, and you to win some money. Because all 6-7 fights I had in the members only, all of them won. All of them won. So you don't have to bet what I bet. I'm just putting you up there who I'm taking to win. Now, just because I say I think it's going to be a knockout, y'all don't have to bet that. You know, y'all don't have to bet that. You can bet what you want to bet. You can bet just all wins. And I won every single fight last week. So, you know, it is what it is, man. So y'all take it as y'all want. Take it as y'all want, man. You know what I mean? So, yeah, man, y'all come on up in here, man. What do you guys think? There's a lot going on. Devin Haney saga continues. Shane Mosley comes out and said he didn't teach Devin to do that. Bill wanted him to fight that way to save the bag. But, you know, it is what it is. We all know this. My guy, Mr. Shelton, in the building. What is off? I don't even know. They didn't say it. But if I'm Brian Norman, I'm not signing nothing. You know, I'm not signing nothing, Mr. Shelton. I got a fight coming up. You know, we'll see if it's more than what they offered last time. We got Nesto in the building. What's up, Nesto? Share the pie, Lou. Casino down the street. Yeah. I'm sharing the wealth. Nesto, you got to join members only, champ. Join members only, man. I had all my picks right. I think I had 6 or 7 picks in there. And all of them came through in one. So there y'all go. I win some and lose some, but that what gambling is. You got to take a chance. Gambling is about chances in life, man. You know, Mr. Sheldon, how you doing, champ? You know, if you want to come on for a minute, let me know, Mr. Sheldon, because I'm not going to be on here that long. HLD, if you want to come on for a minute, come on. I'm not going to be in here that long. I'm tired today, man. That gym be wearing my ass out after work. you know. But I want to know what y'all think about this, man. There's a lot going on in boxing, man. I just hope we get the fight that we want to get. Um, I don't know about the Boots Ennis and Brian Norman. If they're gonna have a 6-leg parlay, pays nice. Yeah, exactly. And I had Erickson looking for the knockout to stop it. So, you know, join members only. You get to make some money, champ. You get to make some money. I had every single one of it. And I had some fights y'all didn't know about on there. My man goes, say, what's this offer? I mean, I don't know. They just said they make an offer, but the Normans say they not signing nothing until they come from Japan. I don't blame them. I don't blame them. Norman Jr. and Booth are not the shot callers. Who the shot callers are, HLD? Who the shot caller? You know, but I want to see him. Tony K in the building. What's up, Tony K? I'm in Turkey. Okay. Well, we'll see. Well, Bob Earn, man, you know, Bob Earn, Bob Earn ain't putting no money out, that's for sure. Bob Earn gonna take his 30% and keep it moving. So we'll see. You right about that, though. You right about that. He said Hearn probably offering him a matchroom contract. I don't know what he offering. They ain't mentioned no money. But I know one thing, both of these dudes about to fight out a Japanese guy, I think. So, you know, hey, they both got to win. I wish they had them fight and get it over with. I'm tired of hearing about it. You know, I am tired of hearing about it. I wish they fight and get it over with, man. May the best fighter win. You know, so that's what these dudes keep doing, yelling and screaming, talking about they ain't do this, they ain't do that, they ain't sending enough money. But HLD, you said Turkey. I don't think Turkey is involved with this, because if he was involved, why all he offered them last time wasn't that much money? Underrated, aggressive, come forward fighter with a durable chin. Turkey wants Boots versus Tio next on the undercard September 12th, and that's what's going to get. Okay, we'll see. You know, I think he the only one want to see it. I don't think nobody want to see Turkey. I mean, Boots Ennis and Tio. I'm just being real, but y'all Teofimo Lopez fans. I don't even want to see it. I want to see Boots gonna fight somebody that's gonna be competitive. Tio won everybody. He won a payday, first of all. That's what he won. He won a payday. He deserves to get one too. But I don't want to see Boots and Tio. I'll watch it, but I don't care that. It's the thing about it, man. They keep giving us fights we don't want. We didn't ask for. We not asking for Tio and Boots. Nobody asking for that shit. Nobody asked for Canelo and Crawford. Nobody asked for that shit. But yet they're going to continue to give us these fights, son of God, that we're not asking for. And that shit ain't going to do it. We keep bringing boxing downhill. Now, I would love to see this one. 1,000%. Keyshawn and Tio. I would love to see that. I would love to see that. That'd be a more competitive fight. 1,000%, man. Y'all hit the like button, share the video, subscribe, man. Come on up in here, man. You know, y'all watch the boxing. I ain't see the Navarrete fight. I went to bed. What was the discrepancy about that thing? Head blow or something, a cut, and they stopped it and gave him the fight. I don't know what happened. I went to bed. Mr. Shelton told me to stay up and watch it, but I went to bed. Oh, man, I missed that one, but I seen all the rest of them. I missed Keyshawn, the old pigeon killer. Yeah, I'm with you on that, man. I want to see Keyshawn fight somebody compatible, man. You know, he keep fighting these other dudes that people ain't listening to, don't know what's going on, man. Keyshawn got to fight somebody. T.O. said, look at you, reckon. It's time Keyshawn to step up, man. Like I said, they're giving us fights that we don't want. They're giving us fights that we don't want, man. These dudes need to be fighting people in their weight class. In their weight class, that's compatible. You know, that's compatible. You know what I mean? Well, you don't need me. You can just mosey on off my channel. You're right. You can just mosey on off my channel. You know? I asked for Crawford and Canelo. We don't need you. Well, why are you on my channel? I ain't asked you to come on here. You know? 2 cents in the building. What's going on? Yeah. But that's what's going on, man. I mean, they continue to give us fights that we don't want. I want to see Norman and Boots. I don't want to see Norman and Teofimo Lopez. I don't want to see Canelo and Bud. I want to see Canelo and Dave Benavidez. You know, it's just simple as that. Ain't nobody asking for this stuff because we know the outcome. Or we have a good, feeling of what the outcome is going to be. How will all these fights affect Haney's legacy? Well, if you leave it to the Haney fans, he's already secured his legacy because he was undisputed, right? Right? That's what they're going to say, right? Keyshawn fighting De Los Santos coming off a loss, blood clot health condition in 2 years later. Yeah, ain't nobody asked for that shit. I don't want to see it. I think Keyshawn going to win. De Los Santos be out too long. That's why Bo Mack and them jumped on it. Y'all don't notice that they be jumping on this stuff real quick. They be jumping on it real quick, especially that stuff. They know what's going to happen. You say, why Turkey not making Canelo and Dave Benavidez next? One, Dave Benavidez moved up to 175. Two, Dave Benavidez, you know what he wants. Where's that? Here you go. This why.
Mr. President, after I destroy Washington, D.C., I would destroy another major city every hour on the hour. That is, unless, of course, you pay me $100 billion.
Canelo won $1 billion, man. He won $1 zillion trillion. That was damn sure. Nobody will talk about 10 years. In 10 years, when Benavidez sober up, who should the alcoholic fight next? Dave Benavidez got a lot of fights he can fight. He can fight Yardy over there. He can fight Smith over there, man. He can rematch Jr., Morrell Jr., man. There's a lot of fights Dave Benavidez can fight. Or at 175. 175 is moving up, man, with fighters, man. That's all, Dave. Don't forget about Bivol and Better Biv. Once they do the trilogy and the quadrilogy and all the rest of this bull crap, And what else we gonna talk about? Y'all hit that like button, man. Devin. I'm gonna put this link in here early today, y'all, because I'm not gonna be on here that long. Shane Mosley came out and said he didn't teach Devin Haney that style of fight. He didn't teach him how to fight that way when he was training them. He said Bill Haney came out and told Devin, this is the way we're going to fight to say the bag. So if you're telling your son this is the way we're going to fight to say the bag, do you think your son had a possibility of losing that fight if he would have engaged? If he would have engaged, is that what he's saying? Is that what he's saying, Mr. Shelton? 2 cents. So that what they Bill Haney telling his son? I don't want you to engage. We got to save the bag. We got to save the bag. And if we're going to save the bag, you're going to have to move around a little bit. We're not going to F up the bag. Well, in that case, when Ryan Garcia lost, he just destroyed Devin mentality. When Ryan Garcia lost, why was they so happy if they were trying to save the bag? If they were trying to save the bag, why was Ryan Garcia so happy? Eddie said, Haney, PTSD. All of the above. All of the above, man. 1,000%. All of the above. I believe all of the above, man. I believe Devin still ain't mentally right, and I don't blame him. He got the shit whooped out of him. Ryan beat the kid to the post. Ryan beat the man like he stole something. And, he need to take his time. He need to take his time, man. But that is not the way. That is not the way. That is not the way, like the force is with you. That is not the way. I believe he could have engaged with Jose Ramirez. Jose Ramirez ain't had no power punches. He had some little pop. That's about it. But, you never know. He might do have that PTSD. And he didn't want to get his father didn't want to see him. His father didn't want to see him get crucified. And I understand that. Protect your son at all times. But you tried to protect him from the bag and he lost the bag. You tried to protect him from the bag and he lost the bag. You know what I mean? So I don't know, man. Bill Haney to me is just walking his son backwards, man. That's just my opinion, but that's his son. Do what he wants. I want to see Haney versus my favorite boxer, the Can Man. Nobody will see Adrian Broner no more, man. Oh, man. Ryan always was a runner. I ain't never seen Ryan run. What you talking about? What's up, HLD?
What's going on? What's going on, Rebuttal? Is this Sympathy Monday?
I'm just tired, man. That's all.
Is this Sympathy Monday? My man is being nice and kind to Devin Haney.
And that's a miracle. That's a miracle.
I'm like, okay.
Yeah,
we're
it's a miracle. Not me. Oh my God. Nah, man, I'm just, hey, if that's the way you want to fight, trying to save the bag, and you didn't save it anyway.
Yeah, but you heard what Shane Mosley said, man. He threw him right under the bus.
Yeah.
I mean, what was the point of having him in the gym for?
If you
making him do all this talking, like he like, no, man, because he don't play that. He's like, look, we came for a project. We came to make you better. We came to instill a game plan. Maybe not a game plan. Let me take that back. But to implement some of his techniques in the game, and you did the total opposite. Yeah, he's not for that. You know what I mean? But
and Bill's gonna go back on him in a minute. He ain't rebuttal him yet.
No, well, he's gonna be quiet for a minute because there's some other news going around about Devin Haney.
Pushing the lady, what's called?
Yeah, pushing the New York State Athletic Commission lady.
Was it him? Was it him?
I'm not gonna say. I'm gonna let this unravel. I heard the lady possibly cracked her rib. Yeah, he's gonna be quiet because he hasn't rebutted that. Since that all came out, he hasn't rebutted, and other people have come out with stuff too. So, and he hasn't said much.
People have said it was him.
Yep, people have confirmed that it was him.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's what I heard. People saying that it might
kind of makes sense to what Robert Garcia was saying in his tweets and his go backs to Bill Haney. Oh, you didn't hear 2 cents? Yeah, there's news that a a fighter in his 20s. I'm gonna repeat it the way it was kind of first put out. A fighter in his 20s, very popular name, pushed a 60-year-old woman from the New York State Athletic Commission, and she busted a rib.
Yep.
And I've heard other stuff confirming to what they're, allegedly saying that it was Haney. But if you think about it, there's no other fights that happened in New York except that last one on that Friday. And well, I'm just gonna leave it at that because other people have said, but I can't just repeat what they've been saying. I can't confirm it totally.
Why would he push her for?
Well, did he take the test? What was going on with all that stuff with the commission and the water bottles and all that other stuff? We don't know, but a lot of stuff starting to, if it comes to be true, who knows? I'm just leaving it at that. But that's why you haven't heard, because Bill Haney, he'd be the first one. Nah, that's bullshit. He quiet. He quiet because it could be a legal matter.
Yeah,
that's all I'm saying.
So what do you think about this stuff, HLD? I'm so tired of this Norman and Boots crap, man. I swear I'm tired of it.
They're not the shot callers, I spoke to a senior yesterday and to Norman Jr. Look, man, look, let me put it this way. When Canelo was gonna fight Skull, did he want to talk about Crawford? No, he said, I gotta fight him, I gotta figure this out first. Once I'm done with this, then we talk about that. He's doing the same thing, and I respect because that I think his name is Johnny Sasaki. Yeah. Kid is no joke. We don't know him over here, but I saw 4 of his fights, and Kid is no joke.
But I agree with them. Why would I sign anything by anybody? And I got to fight them. And I'm going to Japan.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't be on that. I told him focus on what you got to do. You know what I mean? And the thing is that look, Eddie Hearn knows. This is what I think Eddie Hearn is doing. He's just trying to make it okay so that Boots can fight Tio. Simple as that. Because they want only unifications, blah, 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 blah. But Turkey, he has to answer to Turkey because you know how Turkey wants his answers. Like yesterday. Hey, I got to fill in my card. So who's going to be on the undercard of Canelo and Crawford? You know what I mean?
I think Turkey is getting involved in this one, but the last time they offered that, he wasn't involved in it because
and I blame them for that.
A little bit more money, right?
Yeah, they offered him 1.7, which I thought was, in my opinion, I thought it was fair money.
Me too. 1,000.
It was fair money.
Me too.
It was fair money.
I wouldn't have given him a penny more.
You know what I mean?
I didn't want to give him that.
And I thought it was a fair offer. But then but you see, the thing is, everybody talks like, and Norman, he's not the shot caller. If Bob said, bro, we got a great opportunity in Japan, and we could build you up more, and whatever, that's the path. He's building you up. And so I think that's the right path for them. He's still young. He's 24 years old. And there's nothing wrong with him, building up. I mean, but, and I know they offered him decent money for this next fight in Japan. They offered him decent money. It ain't the 1.7, but it's decent. And, okay. Hey, good for, I don't have a problem with it. I don't really have a problem with it. But did they duck the offer? Yeah. They did.
I made a show about all the daddy boys, man. Brian Norman father ain't no different, man. These dudes just make some stupid ass decisions. Or we can make that money back in 2-3 fights. Nigga, y'all ain't even made nothing back in no fights yet. You should have took the offer and dared to be great and showed us what you made of. But no, y'all want to whine and crap. Man, these dudes, man, that's why I'm done with these.
I agree with that. In the sense of competition, if you the motherfucking dude, then go show you the motherfucking dude now.
Yeah, exactly.
I get it. But they're not also going to say they're not ready. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I don't think they're going to say that. I think the kid needs to be polished more. I like the kid. Norman Jr. is a fine young man. Mm-hmm. But I think he's raw. And just because he's had 2 nice outings. Now, we just saw what happened to Santillan like a week ago, I think it was. Or was it last Saturday?
Mm-hmm.
You look, bro. That's aging like
Exactly.
like spoiled milk.
But I tell people all the time, who has he fought?
He has it.
Nobody.
He fought
Nobody.
Santillan. That was it.
But that dude was old when he fought him.
Oh,
He
he's
was
32.
done.
He was 32.
He was done. You know what I mean?
But he's looking done now in his last fight that he just had. I think it was last Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
He looked terrible. Terrible. He looked like Ramirez. He looks like a step just above Ramirez. You know what I mean? Like a step above. Like he's pulling the trigger, but he's still slow and he's not.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. This next kid, I'm not. I say it's 50-50 with this Japanese kid.
Because if I can go back and watch Norman fight and tell y'all he throw wide hooks and straight shots going to kill him, anybody else, if I can do it, anybody else can see it.
Well, we saw it in the previous fight to that Santillan, bro. He was getting blasted.
Exactly.
And that's when Bradley was getting on him, and I get it, rightly so in a sense, but it's because we're like, yo, what's going on? This kid is not developing in the manner that and granted, hopefully they corrected some things in the last couple now cycles of fights, but he wasn't looking spectacular.
Exactly, man. If I can see it, they can see it. It's just simple as that, man. But I don't know, man. I'm just kind of disappointed right now, Jesse. Maybe you could cheer me up, man. This boxing.
There's not much going on this past week. We had a bummer of an outing by these fools on that Friday. Then Skull came to give us another marathon. It was just we just got hit with so many shitty ass fights. And hey, granted, Inoue did his thing, but and we could appreciate it was a good fight, but it's not, it's not one of our guys from over here that we originate always be rooting for or we're always talking about. And so I think it makes a difference in our psyche that we're not getting what we wanted for the past few fights.
Yeah, I'm with you, man. What the thing about the press conference? Did you see the press conference? Charlo in the press conference.
What press conference we talking about?
Caleb Plant and Charlo.
It was very somber. It wasn't. I don't got much stock in what's happening within those guys.
Man, let me tell y'all something. I know y'all ain't gonna like it. Did y'all see Lamar Roach?
Yeah, I saw what you mean at the game.
Yeah, Capitals game. Man, y'all, I'm telling you, let me tell y'all first. If y'all ain't never been to a hockey match, hockey match is so fucking exciting, y'all. I'm telling you, you gotta go to a hockey match.
The fans make it all the fun.
Yeah, look. I don't drink beer flying all over me and shit. I ain't even care. I was so hyped.
I don't. Hey man, a lot of people are criticizing Lamont, and I don't. Look, man, we're still human. He's not a drunk or anything like that, bro. We know that. He just he's got some moment having a good time.
It ain't about that, dude. Come on, but that's how everybody act when they fight Tank. It's just like you won the World Series.
Hey, he's in DC. That was in DC, right?
Nah, they was in New York when they fought, right? It wasn't here.
No, I thought that was DC.
Nah.
No, I'm talking about the game. The game that he was at.
Yeah, the hockey match was in DC.
Oh, man, come on, man. They're honoring you, man. Of course, bro, I don't have no problems with it.
Yeah.
I don't have no problem. It probably wasn't planned or whatnot, but he's like, man, fuck it, bro. These are my people, and they're loving me, man. So I don't have a problem with it. There's nothing wrong with that.
He been on everywhere. He's still going out on. So I mean, like he to me, he's pulling the Edgar Berlanga.
No, but Edgar Berlanga was on another level of trash, bro. Edgar Berlanga was on another level of bro trash. No, bro, no. No. Don't insult Lamont like that, bro. Lamont doing like radio maybe and whatever, but he ain't doing no damn parades and no, bro. Don't do that to Lamont. Don't do that to Lamont. He's not. He's a good dude.
I'll tell you, man. It's like Edgar Berlanga going on a world tour, man. You ain't win the fight enough, man.
Oh man,
dudes, man.
Like, look. You know, him being unfortunately one of mine. I don't like he did me proud the way he did that night. Like, okay, you didn't embarrass me. You didn't embarrass me, but you didn't have to do all that other extra shit afterwards.
Yeah, Big Tony in the building. You know, Isaiah in the building. Yeah, man. I'm like, but you know, hey, we'll see, man. We'll see what happened in the rematch, and see what happened there.
Yeah, but why's your man ducking it, bro? I mean, he's not extending the fights. Is it going to happen in June? It was happening in May, now June, then July. Now we're talking September. And what?
Nah, Tank ain't got nothing to do with that. I already know what's going on.
I know
what's going on. No, they about to announce two fight cards. They want to announce it all at one time.
You know what? I thought they did announce it, right? Didn't they for July?
Huh?
They did announce it. Isn't it going to be for July?
Nah. They say end of July, beginning of August. I think.
Well, that's what I'm saying. In July, because I kind of heard Fundora and Tim Tszyu will be the co-main.
Yeah, I think it's going to be in August though.
And they're pushing it out to August.
Yeah, I think that's when it's going to be. But we'll see.
But Tank has been quiet, and I could appreciate that.
Yeah. You know, if you know Tank don't go on social media unless he's fighting.
You know, so no, he does his thing. He's never absent like this. No. This is the most absent he's been in a minute.
Exactly, huh?
and, you know, so I'm okay with that. I'm hoping he's getting whatever shit he's got that could be an excuse for his next fight taken care of.
Yeah. Because I don't think he ain't got him about 3 more. That's it. He done.
Yeah, when you're already talking about retirement, you know, it is what it is, and I get it. You know what I mean? If you made your money and you're wise, which I don't know if he's being wise with it. I'll really be honest with you, but I hope he still got time to be wise with whatever he's earning in the next few fights.
He's doing good, man.
Retire, man. I mean, why? You know what I mean?
Good. He ain't spending no unnecessary money. And they just started building that whole block up in Baltimore. So he's gonna have a lot of money coming back.
Oh yeah, that insurance job took care of business.
You stupid. Oh man. Oh yeah, I don't know, man. That was HLD, y'all. That wasn't me.
Right. But good for him, bro. That is good for him.
Yeah,
he gets out of the game. He's talking about. Look, when I heard him talk about wanting to do therapy and
he needed though. He needed, man.
No. He doesn't want to do it because, bro, that's what happened to Ryan Garcia. That's why he lost to Rolly. Put him on medications and you can't civilize a fighter. You cannot civilize a fighter.
They're not gonna put him on medication. He want to go back to school to get his education.
He wants to do things, but he said to himself he wants to go to therapy and take care of all the the issues that he has with the women and all that stuff and be better father. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. He sees it, he recognizes it, but he knows he can't do it while he's a killer and to be a killer in the ring because you'll end up like Ryan Garcia.
Right?
Yeah, you will.
Yeah, like he don't even want to fight no more. You know?
Right, and that's what happened. So I get it. You know, I get that in itself. But you know, we'll see. I mean, I'm still waiting for the undercard for that fight to see if I'm heading over there or not. But 4th of September, 12th. I really am. I'm waiting to see if my boy gonna be up in that shit with Boots, and if he's not, so I can sell my tickets.
Well, you know, I'm already there, so
I'm not gonna be there, and not if it's just Canelo and Crawford. Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna watch it. I'm not gonna go watch it.
But I'm a Vegas guy, so you know, I go to Vegas to gamble. I don't need to trip off that fight shit.
Yo, what's going on, y'all?
Hey, Isaiah, what's going on, champ?
What I want to know is why is HLD lying out the ass about Ryan Garcia? We knew he was gonna get beat up by Rolly. He got his number. I don't believe he was on medication.
Okay. The wild crazy man was all tranquil now.
I mean, you can't say he didn't look focused. When
My
he
man.
was in the midst,
My man, I know he's on med. Let me put it this way: I know he was on medication.
I don't know. I think
I know because we
don't
talked
know.
to his mama, we talked to his papa. That's why.
you got proof.
Go to Mill City.
I'm gonna have to go because I don't know. I'm gonna have to hit you with the rebuttal. Do you have evidence?
Ain't no rebuttal, man. That kid is on medication.
I got you. I see what he wanted. He want to hit you with this.
Do you have evidence of this?
Yeah, I just don't think Ryan had enough medication or not. I don't believe he looked sharp. And we're not.
You look sharp, bro. Both of those guys look like ass.
I don't know, Rolly. We say we got to stop saying that Rolly looked like ass and Ryan looked like ass because for one, we're all upset because Rolly didn't come out normally how he comes out.
I don't care about that.
Are we upset because Rolly was so disciplined that he beat your favorite fighter?
My favorite fighter.
That's not his favorite fighter.
Oh, okay.
His favorite fighter, Tio.
Oh man, even worse. Even worse. Oh
My man. Rolly looked like ass, and so did Ryan Garcia. They threw for the third fewest punches in a 12-round championship. Well, I mean Reggie belt fight.
But I gotta give Rolly credit. He looked better than he normally do.
He looked disciplined. He was disciplined.
Head movement and all
very,
that
very
stuff.
disciplined.
He was disciplined, but bro, they threw for they were the third fewest of all time. Trash ass fight.
All of them were trash. 100%.
Trash.
But that goes to show that Turkey ain't no matchmaker and he ain't good for the sport.
Nah, I doubt that.
How is somebody who is supposed to be mediating these fights getting up, telling Ryan, yo, throw some punches? My man, sit down and enjoy the fight. You putting up money. Why you got to go and tell Ryan to throw punches?
Because you're stealing his money. That's why he's going to get up and tell him.
He's got a gambling problem, and I could see it. And he over there gambling. I guarantee you, Turkey probably thought, oh, Ryan's going to dog walk Rolly. And what happened? Now who won? The PBC.
Not just Turkey. A lot of people thought that was going to happen.
Ooh. Imagine the Vegas. A lot of money was taken in Vegas that Friday.
But
happens all the time, man. Upsets happen all the time.
Yep. And what I always tell y'all when I put them parlays out, always put money on the upset by itself. Always bet on the upset, even if it's just $10, because you never know what's going to happen in boxing.
I mean, how's it Turkey's fault that the Devin Jesse Owens Haney was out to be a track star, bro?
Well, it's that matchmaking. I don't think Turkey knows.
That's a total individual thing by Devin Haney.
Shakur Stevenson came out on the Breakfast Club and he even admitted that Turkey doesn't know what he's doing. And they asked him, they said, yo, so who do you think's in his ear? He said, I don't know, but they need to do more research. For somebody who's worked with Turkey, saying stuff like that, I mean, for one, what's next? What are we gonna say? Top Rank didn't do so good because they had knockouts on Sunday.
Dude, I'm waiting for you to say Devin Haney is a track star.
Devin Haney's trash.
Thank you.
Right now.
Thank you. Because he's the one who gets to make the fight.
Wait a minute. Am I the nice guy today on Haney?
Yeah, you're the nice guy, rebuttal. Are you on meds today, rebuttal? Are you on meds, man?
And don't nobody on here just like that. The Haneys. I'm gonna say the Haneys more than me. So I'm the nice guy today. Oh, okay.
Devin Haney ain't looked good since Ryan Garcia, and I don't care if he was just trying to get the bag because Shane Mosley came out and even said that it was not his idea to have a game plan like that.
Yeah, and we talked about that before you came on too. Bill thought he was saving the bag, man, but that shit backfired on him,
And Shane Mosley said it best, bro. Yeah, you know, sometimes in the way you win, you end up losing. Turkey's mad at these fools, bro. Turkey, I don't think. Look, that rematch is gone. In my opinion, it's gone.
I would not give them not even $1 million.
I don't want to see it. I'll be honest with you. I don't want to see a track star. I don't want to see a track star. At least Ryan was fighting. I mean, I'm not saying he fought his aggressiveness, but at least he was fighting. I don't know what the hell Devin Haney was doing.
And I've been said it, man. If you think Devin ran from Jose Ramirez, Can you imagine him fighting? Well, not Ryan again, but
Rolly?
Rolly.
Yeah,
That nigga will run all day long.
Yeah, he'll tire him out. He'll tire him out.
But Rolly will chase him down.
Yeah, he will.
Rolly will chase him down, champ. I love you.
Get over it.
Rolly did look really good in a sense of discipline-wise, and I could see him being a top contender at 47.
Oh no, stop! That's where it stops.
Bro, he looked strong.
He did good. He did good. He did good for what was in front of him.
Rolly not skilled enough for them fighters.
Bro, he was good for what was in front of him that night. Yeah. I give him his credit for that, but that's it.
Boots whitewash him. Boots will whitewash him.
Boots 100%.
Why you mention Boots in this? Bro,
Boots will definitely beat Rolly. But I'm not gonna lie to you. I think
I can't smoke Rolly right now, man, without a doubt.
Rolly has a puncher's chance against Brian Pump Fake Norman.
He say pump fake.
Yeah, because he act like he want to fight Boots, but yet he want to take a lower pay cut.
Hey, let me ask you, who's the guy Boots fight? Because Boots fighting the Japanese guy too.
Is he?
Yes.
No, Boots ain't got no fight.
I thought he do got another fight. That was Eddie Hearn.
You're gonna be in the next week or so. You're gonna see they're gonna announce Boots and T on the undercard.
Nah, man. Who's Boots mandatory?
He has no mandatory.
He got no mandatory.
This guy's in mandatory position.
Rolly is mandatory.
That's mandatory position. That doesn't mean ordered.
When is what's called fight?
Rolly don't want no Boots. He's gonna juice this belt.
September 22.
What's that?
Who's fighting September 22?
Carlos fighting September 22nd.
No, he's fighting September 12th.
12th?
Yeah,
yes.
12th. So you're trying to say they're gonna put Boots ain't gonna be no undercard fighter. Boots ain't going for that.
Nah, yeah.
No, he's gonna go for it when they give him $20 million.
Money talk, bullshit walk though.
Hey. Tio made over $10 million in his last fight.
That nigga ain't make no $10 million. Yeah. I gave Tio $2.
Yeah, well, that's not what they gave him.
He ain't make no $10 million.
Top rank giving him $3 million.
Tio still crying for money. I don't believe he made $10 million.
He made 10. Barboza made, I think it was like 1.5, 2, and there you go. That's what I'm saying, bro. This guy is giving out everybody their biggest payday.
Yeah, and that's why these fighters don't want to fight no more. They can sit out the whole year. And I told people that was going to happen. You know, that's crazy.
I think Haney made 15. 12 to 15.
For Haney's next fight, he better sign a contract, and they better make
You called out a lot of numbers. I'm going to have to go see this because I don't believe that stuff. I'm going to have to go do me some research. I don't believe they made that. He gave Devin Haney no 15. Now, I know that ain't true.
Do you have evidence of this?
Let me go to Twitter.
Nah, yeah. I want to see. I'm gonna have to go to purse bids. I'm gonna have to go to the.
There's no purse bids on that.
I didn't mean to say purse bid. I'm just saying I'm gonna have to go to the persons and see.
Ain't no one giving T.O. $10 million. That racist.
And Devin damn sure ain't make no 15.
You may hate all you want, but he was the show of the night, and he was the only one who sold the fight.
So that means if Tank Davis go over there, Tank making $200 million.
Yeah,
them niggas making that.
He'll make his most guaranteed. I tell you that.
So,
but you know what's crazy though is that those guys that are going over there to Turkey, Tank making that off rip in the States.
It don't matter to me. You making your money. You're making your money.
Yep.
He making his money all right. That's why he ain't bending over for no freaky minute.
Yeah, but bro, you're talking about ego stuff, bro. Like, bro, you bend over, they're gonna offer you whatever they're gonna offer you. What are you talking about?
Bro, you bugging out. So you would bend over for $1 million?
But man, right now, if they tell Tank we're gonna give you $40 million guaranteed to fight Shakur, guess where he'll be at?
He ain't going. No, he won't.
He ain't going.
I bet you he will.
I guarantee you he won't.
Yeah. I bet you he will.
I guarantee you he won't.
No, he won't.
No, he won't. I know. I guarantee you he won't.
40 million guaranteed. Yeah, he's over there.
He made 40 million fighting Ryan.
No, he didn't.
Man, don't tell me what he made ACLD. I know.
He didn't, and he ain't gonna make that guaranteed anywhere.
I didn't say he
With
made
who?
he made it on the back end. Ryan made 30 million. Tank made $47 million.
Yeah, he did. Because you know what?
And he's gonna make that again versus Lamont Roach.
Yes, he is. This
No,
fight
he is, bro. That fight didn't sell shit.
Bro, that fight is gonna be bigger than Friday's card.
All right, so instead of 150,000, it's gonna sell 250.
Hold on, you said what? It sold 150 the Friday fight.
Yeah.
If you notice, HLD gonna put everybody else down except his fighters. You know, especially if he don't know what's going on. But I know what's going on, so I'm gonna let him say that. I know.
Oh, he's gonna bend over. He's gonna look. If anything, he was about to bend over for Jake Paul. What are you guys talking about?
Do you have evidence of that?
What is you talking about? For who?
To fight Jake Paul.
Hey, how he bending over to fight Jake Paul?
You think that's a PVC fight?
But how's that bending over though?
What about
he's leaving his nest?
He fuck with Jake Paul. He don't fuck with Turkey. See, it's the difference. How you bending over?
They are, bro. Money talks. You guys are think that people in egos are money. Okay. Money talks.
Let me ask you, how much do you think? How much do you think? Without the Bill Hain and that Eddie Hearn bullshit, Turkey was offering him to fight Devin Haney. Turkey was going to give him to fight Devin Haney. How much do you think? And he still didn't take it. So how has he bending over?
Is it 25 million? Would I be mistaken?
No, that was they said. They was going to offer. They were going to take that back to Turkey. No, Turkey told him I negotiate myself. That's why everybody said Bill and Eddie was lying. He wanted to take that back. Said, well, we got Tank to agree to 25 million. You know what I mean? That's what they was trying to do.
Tank is gonna do the Canelo, bro. Play Turkey and then drain him. That's what Tank is gonna do.
If Tank was gonna do the Canelo, he would have been did that shit.
Nah, he could do that. There's not that he watch. And then you guys, then I'm gonna come back here. Well, I mean, money's money. Yeah, exactly what I said.
I will bet you $100.
I tell you what.
He
only got 3 more fights. He only got 3 more fights to do it. So
exactly.
That's the thought for right now.
We'll see.
That's the thought for right now.
We'll see.
What happened? What happened to that 10-fight deal with Amazon and all that?
I guarantee you.
No, you don't got it.
Listen to this, HLD. I guarantee you he don't go fight with Turkey.
We'll see.
I know. I'm telling you. I guarantee you.
Man, money talks, guys.
No, that's only if you don't have it. I got this out there. That's only if you don't have it. That's all the niggas with money say.
Canelo has all the money, all the fighters all together, and guess where he's at?
It's different.
How's it different?
Are they the same people?
How's it different?
Are they the same people? Canelo, Mexican, Tank.
No, man. When they're offering you that type of money, you're gonna be like, okay, 600 million, 700, okay, okay.
We'll see. It might. Hey, I go over there for that.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I mean, you can't say no.
Why Tank, he just said it. What if he just don't want to do it?
HOD, you just said if they offer Tank 50 million, all of a sudden they gonna offer him 600 million. Come on now.
I'm talking about Canelo because Canelo and the chump change that is compared to Tanks. It's not the same type of money.
They sure ain't.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I'm not trying to belittle that. I mean, Tank is a very well, earned fighter. No doubt about that in the United States. But
Canelo got at least 500 million in the bank right now.
Yeah,
more.
Canelo got that money, boy.
He own gas companies out there in Mexico.
But I don't know, HLD. So let's get back to this before we get off, man. So you don't think nothing's gonna happen with this stuff, or what was the offer for? What's going on?
Well, no, you said that it was. I heard yesterday, and during the end, it was a $2 million offer that Eddie Hearn had sent them to fight Boots to lock it down, but he's got to fight, and they're not going to get into that, and they're not the shot callers.
Mm-hmm.
They're not the shot callers. Just like Boots ain't the shot caller himself. So But do I see them fighting? If they're ever gonna fight, it would have to be by December because I see Boots moving up to 154. He's not staying at 147 past this year.
Yeah, he should have been moved up there. He got to go up there with the big boys.
He'll collect the check, win, lose, or draw in September, and move on. That's what I feel.
Yeah, he got to go up there with the big boys.
Yeah.
So what do you think about and I know you're gonna laugh, but I gotta bring it. Erickson Lubman calling out Bachman.
Oh hell no, he's getting fried.
I wasn't impressed by his outing, bro.
Yeah, he looked horrible.
Yeah, I wasn't impressed by Lubin.
That nigga looks slower than me.
Nah,
yeah, he didn't look good, man. I mean, he
was slow. Like they would throw punches, like I don't know, it would just hit him, bro. Like he wasn't even trying to even do nothing.
All right, let's ask the distinguished panel, Ernesto. I know what one of them going to say. Well, Ernesto say if Boots and T.O. happen, who wins? Go ahead, Isaiah.
Boots all day. I don't think T.O. got enough.
HLD.
T.O.'s gonna outbox him. Period.
Stop it.
Okay, well, that's his opinion. That's his opinion. Podcasts
lying.
are opinion based. Opinion based. Boots, stop him.
Yes, sir.
And get all that crying and racist shit out of here. Boots, put him to sleep.
Well, he's quiet. He hasn't accepted the offer yet.
Boots got other things he probably want to do, man. Ain't got time for that bull crap.
There ain't nothing else. There's no other belt available, man. Norman Jr. is locked up. Barrios is the Pacquiao, so he got nothing else.
He need to move up and fight Charlo. Nothing need to do.
Charlo's not even in the game.
That's it. He'll be back August or September. Wow.
2 cents. Be nice. Be nice to me, girl.
Hey, LB,
I can't get him off. That's my guy. He been on here 2 years. I can't get him off.
Nah, 2 cents messing with me.
Yo, HLD, I bet you anything. Keyshawn get that T.O. fight before Boots does.
How's that again?
I bet you anything. Keyshawn gets that T.O. fight before Boots. He sent a message to Turkey and he said, "Yo, let's make it happen." Then don't be.
It ain't gonna happen, bro.
Yo, and Keyshawn on that undercard.
That ain't gonna happen, bro. Keyshawn, the old pigeon killer, bro. That's not a fight.
But what happens if it is? What happens if it happens?
It'll derail his career by 5 years.
You think so?
Y'all know me. I don't make these fights bigger than what they are. We're gonna have to wait to see who Keyshawn fight. When he fight a formidable opponent, then we'll see what we're working with.
Trash.
He's only fought pigeons, man.
Barenchek looked horrible, and he kept saying this is a credible opponent. Barenchek was the weakest link.
Bro, he was 36, 37 years old, man.
Hell yeah, that was not even a fight.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Keyshawn just doing this thing very smartly. So, you know what I mean? That's what all fighters do. Cloud chase each other's name.
Hey, now, HLD is going to like this. Now, I just started liking this certain fighter in the last year. They better hurry up and fight this kid. Because when he get it together and had confidence in his punching power, he's Keyshawn daddy. And they better hurry up because he's coming. I'm telling y'all now. Andy Cruz going to kick some ass, y'all.
I gotta see Andy Cruz do better. I gotta see Andy Cruz do better than what he's been doing.
But what I'm trying to say, he's getting better and better. Yeah. He just don't have no confidence in his punching power.
Yeah, but I seen him get wobbled already and shit.
Okay, well, Devin ain't to get wobbled. I mean,
but Devin getting wobbled in his 25th fight or something. You know what I mean?
And we know Andy Cruz might have chin problems in the professional, but he's sharp.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
He's good. He's good.
And HLD, he catching on to me, champ. I just like him for some reason now.
Oh, he talks that shit too. You know what I mean? He talks that nice shit.
He's getting smarter. That's what it is.
That's what I'm saying. He's like 30 years old.
But you know what's crazy is Keyshawn don't want to fight him. He said he hasn't done anything. If he hasn't done anything, why not take him out?
Money talks. That'll be up to Top Rank. He's not the shot caller either.
That would be a big fight.
He about to be what belt Andy Cruz got?
He don't have a belt. He doesn't. He probably has one of those international belts.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So
yeah, he probably does.
We're gonna see, man. They letting him get better. If he get a little bit better, he already shot. I like his punch placement and everything, man. The kid, but he just ain't got no. He don't have no confidence in himself.
Oh, yo, he holds the IBF. He holds the IBF right now.
I'm more sold on Abdullah Mason than Andy Cruz right now.
I don't know.
For the pros,
kind of like I don't know. He's like a hype job for me.
Well, all of them are until they fight somebody.
He showed a lot of grit and heart in that last fight where he got dropped.
And then he
did it and he knew it. He got his ass up and he didn't do the track star like Devin Haney.
But,
you know what I mean? He didn't do the Shakur.
Twice. This is like the second time that they've dropped him and he gets up and he just knocks him out.
Yeah, what you're supposed to do.
Isaiah, Philly Trinity, they did it all the time.
All the time. And then get dropped, get up, go to the corner, get smacked by his daddy, and in the face, and then go back out and knock out the dude. So I mean, it's learning steps. You know what I mean? That's all it is. He's not supposed to be perfect at this stage.
And this fight coming up with him, we're going to see if he improves his defense. Even though I think he can beat Nakatilia, but if he slipped one time and let Nakatilia connect,
he's going down.
We're going to see. This is going to be a good fight for him.
I got him winning with Nakatili. Nakatili is I think he's already a little long in the tooth.
Yeah, but I'm saying he still got that puncher power.
Yeah.
So we're going to see if he land, we're going to have him. You know?
But Andy Cruz is going to have to put some mustard on his, because his fights are not they're not fun to watch.
No, Nakatilia about to fight your man Abdullah Mason.
Oh, it's Abdullah Mason. Oh, we see it. I like that. Top Rank game play, huh?
Yeah, that's what they announced. He about to fight Abdullah Mason.
You see, Top Rank knows how to get that good matchmaking for these dudes.
That's a good fight. That's a good fight.
That's what I'm trying to say, man. You're thinking about it. That's a good fight.
That fight is going to be good because we will, it's like Rebuttal said, we will see his chin get tested 100% now.
If he stops Nakatili,
he's going to stop him 100%. He's going
to get above Kid Austin.
Oh man, you know what? I would have liked to see that Kid Austin and Abdullah fight, but he
about to fight somebody too. They announced. I forgot who they said about to fight.
Let me see. I think he's gonna fight.
Kid also got a fight coming up too, man. So
they announced it already.
They didn't mention the guy name. I forgot who it was, man. You know, we got the fights coming up, man, but it still ain't the fight that we want to fight. Like I said before, man, they giving us a fight that we ain't asked for, but we will accept. I will accept T.O. Boots, T.O. Keyshawn. You know, I'd rather see T.O. Keyshawn instead of Boots. You know, I'm accepting Canelo, but I don't want to see that. I'd rather see Canelo fight Dave Benavidez. Yep. You know, but hey, it is what it is, man.
Does Loma retire? Yes or no?
No.
He comes back and fights
Lomo going to fight Tank, then retire, get his payday.
And you know what?
And I have inside scoop. Yes, that's what he.
That's what you know. What?
But you know what? I agree with you 100%, Rebuttal, because I seen an interview of Raymond. They said, "Oh, we want Loma." I don't know. Top Rank did a really good job with Loma, to be one of the quickest. I think he got his belt. How many fights was it?
His third.
His third fight. So I get it. They did everything they had to do with Loma, and they want to make that money off of him.
But if I'm Lomachenko, I get one more tune-up. I get one more tune-up before I fight Tank. I get one more tune-up.
So who do you think Loma should fight? A Raymond? He didn't look that good for me.
No, but the thing is, he can't. He's got to fight Tank, because if that's going to happen, because on October 8th, it's either fight your mandatory or you get stripped.
But he has that.
But even if he gets stripped, Tank don't care about them belts. They just want to make the fight. You know that. He's still gonna get paid.
Yeah, but for negotiations, he's gonna need that belt.
Mm-hmm.
You know, for negotiations, he needs to get that.
That's gonna be a big money fight. You know where I put that fight at? I wouldn't even put it in Vegas. I put it in Atlanta. I'm going back to Atlanta.
Ooh, that'd be good.
You know, put it in Atlanta. Lomachenko in Atlanta. Can you?
It'll sell either way. It'll sell more in Vegas though, money wise.
Yeah, I know. You know, but I don't know, HLD. I'm kind of disappointed, man. But hopefully we'll get these fights, man.
The Loma fight with Tank. If you look, man, the man has earned his right to cash out. He's 37 years old.
Yeah,
He's given us a hell of a lot of good fights.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember one point
he gave us a fight. He gave us a fight. A lot of us thought he won, including me.
Absolutely, no, he did win. That's on my record. In my box trick in my house, he won. But
oh man, but we ain't got the evidence. We ain't got the evidence that he won, man.
Hold on, so we got July. So then what's September? October. You see, I don't know what's he gonna do because
who's this lady Clarissa Shields fighting?
I think
she's fighting the male lady, man.
Yeah, she's fighting
what?
Daniels.
A male lady.
Yeah, bro, another pigeon, bro. She fighting another pigeon.
Yeah,
you saw what Jake Paul did though. He signed all. Bro, he's signing all the top women.
Yeah.
He signed Cameron. He signed that Marshall.
But you ain't been on here in a minute, man. I told everybody, man, let me tell y'all something. When Jake Paul get the bullshit fighting out his system, Jake Paul gonna be the #1 promoter in boxing. Watch what I tell y'all.
At least in women's for right now for the next few years.
Men's too. I guarantee you, people will start to. Right now, I mean, he's the only one doing it with the women, and he's got some dog women on his team, and he got Amanda backing him up, and Alicia. That's big. That's
what I'm saying. He signed Marshall. He signed Cameron.
Mm-hmm.
That he had signed recently Alicia Baumgartner.
That's what I'm saying.
He's got the squad.
He got the squad, and don't be surprised if in a year or two people start leaving Matchroom.
Well, it's done. All he has left really is Taylor and maybe another fighter. I'm not sure if Dubois' sister Caroline is.
I think she might be. I think she's still.
I think she's Frank Warren. I think.
You know what? Yeah, she might be Frank, or she might have gone with Jake. But I mean, who knows?
That's good, man. Because we need women boxing, man. They just gotta up it, man. They gotta do better with the thing. Come on, Katie Taylor.
Billy Goat Taylor.
Man, Katie Taylor be putting them paws on Serrano, boy.
She never put paws on Serrano. She put her head on her. I tell you that.
That headbutting was nasty,
too.
Man.
She headbutt like a motherfucker.
Shit.
That fight coming up, right? It's coming
up.
Yeah,
that fight's in July. July 11th.
You guys know if? Oh, you said July 7th.
11th.
Okay, so Jake's is on the 19th. Right?
I went live from Hooters when the second fight. I was live from Hooters.
Oh, for the second fight?
Yeah, Katie Taylor Serrano. I was live from Hooters.
Best fight of the night.
But yeah, man, y'all hit the like button, man. I don't know what's going on with boxing, man. They're gonna get it together though. They're gonna get it together, man, to give us some fights that we want. I'd be glad when September the 12th over with, because Terrence Crawford will be retired after that day.
Oh yeah, the day it's gonna be proven that their man cannot walk on water.
Yeah, exactly. And I don't understand, how do a dude walk on water and he ain't got 4 A-level opponents on his resume?
The one guy that's his A guy, he says he's not even a Hall of Famer. So then, who the hell is his best fight?
Yeah, you take Errol away when Errol. I mean, to me, he's still popular than Bud. Shout out to Earl. He went and collected 3 of them belts.
I understand what these people do, man, but I'm old school, man. I don't give a fuck how many accolades you got and all that stuff, man. I go by resume only. I don't care about it, because look, Devin Haney, he went undisputed just by beating Kambosa in the email belt. So I don't go by that stuff. I'm going by your resume. If you look at Bud Crawford's resume, it's not that good.
Well, it's not only resume; it's at the time of the resume. Because come on, man, Jorge Linares was 36. Gamboa was 38.
Yeah, he had a lot of questionable, not questionable, but older
I'm saying,
opponents.
like those are good names, but then when you hold on, this dude was.
You find out how old they were, and then you're like, okay, he ain't fight them when they was doing their thing.
He fought everybody after everybody done beat him.
Yep.
That's what he did.
Yeah, he extended Gamboa's career. Gamboa was supposed to go into the Haney fight like, hey, this is my retirement check. And they're like, damn, I lasted 12 rounds with this young fella. I got a few years left.
Then they'll be like, well, he beat Vita Program wasn't good since he lost to Josh Taylor.
Yeah.
So I will bottle all the bull crap they say, HLD. See, they don't come on this channel because they know when I don't feel like playing, I just get in that shit. You know, blessing to everyone. What's up, Eric? I don't play them games with none of them dudes, man. You know, they just overhype a lot of these fighters, man. And I'm about to do another old school versus new school, and I'm pick your school. That's all I'm gonna say. Pick your school. And y'all want to take all these old school, new school fighters? Take them all. I'm gonna name a fighter in every division that can't none of these new school dudes beat. None of them.
That's what I was telling Zab. I think it was last week or so. I was telling Zab, yo, Zab, bro, your resume eclipses Crawford's, bro.
Hey, Zab at 40. Hey, too many niggas fucking with Zab at 40.
Yeah, he was still lit at 40.
Zab has like 4 Hall of Famers on his resume.
And I was mad with Zab beat my man up from DC. He beat Sean Bay Mitchell up. You know? But man, it's just a shame, man, that everything generation is different, man. But this generation is washed. It's a shame. This generation is washed, man.
Well, I think the generation that followed Mayweather, that's gonna end up bleeding out, and then I think these new young fellas are a little bit different. They're not so flashy dashy, and you got Abdullah Mason, you got Norman Jr. These are young fellas who are not into all that, the flashy dashy shit and all that. They're not into none of that, bro. That's kind of played out to them, to the younger guys. So maybe we'll get a new crop of rugged.
And that's what I said. See, we thinking on the same way. I said like Abdullah Mason, Keyshawn Davis, Shushu Currington, all these young up and coming fighters might be the ones that help boxing. Might be the ones. What's my guy name? Hey, stop, bro. His father talked like that. What's my name? Schofield.
Kid Austin, yeah, another rugged young man.
All these dudes, man, when they come up, man, hopefully, I think they're gonna save boxing, man. But they need to start saving it now, though, because good God, man. And that would have been a good fight, Schofield and Abdullah Mason. I love to see
that. That would have been a great fight.
I like that fight, but they'll end up pushing that for one of these belts eventually.
Well, we'll see what Floyd Schofield does. I do see Abdullah surpassing him and getting a belt before Schofield.
Well, Schofield ain't gonna get no belt because, like his father said, his mandatory Tank. And he said he understand he not gonna fight. Tank ain't fighting him because Tank got bigger and better things.
Yeah, he ain't on the list, and I don't think that. I mean, that fight. Well, I don't know. It might do good, but I don't think it would.
Nah, that fight ain't going. He throw too many wide punches, and he get tired. He almost got knocked down the last fight. What the hell wrong with him?
Yeah, when he fought Guerrero.
I think he'll do as good as Frank Martin right now.
Oh man. Well, Frank Martin a ghost because we ain't seen him since that.
We ain't seen Frank Martin since he got his payday, man. See, that's what I'm saying. These niggas get that big money, man. They don't come back. Man,
it's been almost 2 years that Frank ain't been.
Wasn't it longer than that? It seemed like it was longer than that. I don't know.
It's been 2 years, yeah.
He's been gone so long. I swear to you, he turned.
The one who's finally coming back at 140 is the Jason Lee. That kid he was supposed to be an up and coming good prospect. He had a hell of a life and death fight versus Campos, and he been gone for like 2 years. He's coming back in July.
I see the most overrated fight in the world. I did pick him to win one, Muratalla. That's the most over fight in the world besides Edgar Berlanga. Overhyped fighter.
I don't know if he's overhyped. How is he overhyped? Nobody talks about him.
Man, they talk about him on this show.
No, but He's a good. He's solid. The kid is solid. He just I don't see fireworks. Like I don't see like a special effect in the young man. He's just a solid, fundamental fighter. That's about it. That's the way I see it. I don't see nothing more. You know, no superpower, not fast. Just fundamentally sound. That's about it.
So the NBA lottery is rigged. If I'm reading this correctly, how in the hell did Dallas Mavericks get the number 1 pick in the draft?
Don't you believe in God, bro? It's faith.
You stupid. Oh my God, boy, they gotta stop rigging this shit, man. Oh my God. So they're gonna get Duke player, the boy from Duke. That's crazy, man.
He's good.
I need my Washington Wizards to do something, you guys. Come on, God. Help us, please.
The last time they were relevant was when Jordan was with them and he was 40.
They wasn't even relevant then when Gil was with them. Hibachi. Gil. Eric say, yes, Boots and Norman will fight, but my word, it will be a wasteful fight. After Norman loses, that's what happens when you pretend to be a boss and you actually a prospect. Exactly. 1,000%, Eric. I'm with you. Joaquin in the building. Who y'all got? Manny or boy? Oh God, no, you didn't bring that shit up on. Don't make me go in on you, boy. Good God.
Barrio's about to do Manny like Ugas.
I think so too, man. I'm with you, Isaiah. I think just now, bro. I people want to believe in this, the Superman effect. You know what I mean? Yes, he's great. Yes, he's got, but I don't see it, man. Barrios is a young, and he's under 30 still, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep. Not if he don't get no body testing.
Even with it, I don't see no. I don't. I mean, hey, prove me wrong. I'm not mad at it. The man has, he's gone broke and he's given us a lot of fights and he's earned the right to earn a payday, hopefully for the last time. Because he blew all his money away to become president. Yeah. But I don't see him winning. I mean, if he wins, could it be good for boxing? I mean, I don't know.
No, hell no.
This shit might be a stunt for the presidency. That's all it is.
Big Tony say, we always get the 5th pick, Lou. Yeah, they be fucking the Wizards, man. I'm tired of this basketball shit. Make no sense. But I don't know, man. But yeah, it is what it is. I do not want to see Barrios and Manny Pacquiao. I just don't want to see it.
You're not gonna pay the $125 for that fight.
For what fight?
For the greatest fight in the 21st century.
You out your goddamn mind. Now 5 stick that shit so quick. $120-something. Man, you about to piss me off.
Bro, you know they're gonna be charging something of the $90 area for that.
I'm about to say at most maybe $89.99, that 90, but 120 is wicked.
It's wicked at 90, bro. I wouldn't. That fight is a TV fight.
And you know what? They might have. Man, what's next? They're gonna bring back.
And they already named who's gonna be on the undercard, right? Dave Morrell or somebody.
Tim Tszyu and all these.
Yeah, the rematch: Tim Tszyu and Fundora.
The towering Duck Fundora.
Whatever. I wanted him to put the boy. I swear I was gonna call you, boy. I want Fundora. Put paws on Xander Zayas' ass, boy. He gonna beat that dude to a pole. You thought Erickson Lubin face looked fucked up after he finished. He would have fucked Zayas up. I'm telling you.
He was gonna break him in half, bro.
Yeah, okay.
He was gonna show everybody how you fight that dude.
Watch your power. Why you gonna break somebody in half?
Because he doesn't have to knock you out, but he'll bust all of his fighters. Leave his fight busted up. All of them.
I told them what they should have did. They should have put Keith Thurman in there with Zayas. They ain't want that old man to put them paws on him.
Because the kid is. The way it's set up, he's gonna be fighting now for this damn vacant belt versus the guy who cleaned up Conwell. Another hype job. Now that's a hype job.
Yeah, 1,000% agree with that. I went off and I said, I told y'all he was a hype job. Conwell. All they kept saying, Lou, don't nobody want to fight Conwell. I said, God, bum, get out of here. Who he fought? I want to look at his resume. I said, get out of here, man.
But you know what? I remember when I heard that he was gonna fight Perez. I said, nah, Perez is gonna beat him. Perez, he was an amateur. I think he turned pro at like 16. The dude turned pro.
That time we saw Manny, Uga had that nigga eating out of porridge.
His wife was feeding him.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Barrios about to do him worse. They about to be feeding him through a straw.
So Manny fucking around, put them bricks on Barrios and knock him out.
Oh man. Damn.
What did I tell you? I'll tell you.
Well, I mean, that's the thing. I expect Barrios to win, but would you be surprised if Pacquiao pulls the upset?
No,
not really.
Not at all.
I mean,
it should be embarrassing that happens to Barrios. If Barrios let this old man do that to him,
that's it.
Bro,
he got a family now. He got a family now. He got one of the prettiest women in boxing now. Figueroa wife, sister.
Damn, bro, he messed up my queen.
I'm telling you, I want to whoop his ass, man. That's messed up. Got my baby pregnant, then married her. Motherfucker. You know?
Play the game smart.
So
saying.
He got civilized. So he's civilized now. He ain't got that killer instinct when he was fighting Keith Thurman, the Tank, and all them dudes, man. You know?
Maybe it'll be his last fight for him, you know?
Because his last fight, let's agree, he look like shit.
He'll collect his nice check.
Nah, but who was his last fight? Was it Ramos? It was Ramos, right?
It wasn't Jesus Ramos. It was I think the dude's name was Ramos.
It was Abel Ramos.
Abel Ramos. Yeah, man.
Yeah, he didn't look that good. He didn't look
that good.
That shit was a gift.
Yeah, I'm like, come on, man. All this stuff crazy, man. That's the fight we was in Hooters at too. So I'm like, man, that's the Jake Paul in the car, Mike Tyson joint. Yeah, I was in Hooters.
But nah, yeah, yo, fellas, I gotta jump out.
All right, I'm gonna get off here anyway, man.
Yo,
Same here, man. I'm out.
Bro, it was good chopping up with you, HLD. I had fun arguing with you.
I love man.
Hey, look, who don't?
Nah, but I mean, you know what? Because there are some dudes who, you tell them like, nah, like, and I be trolling, so you ain't really take it like crazy. And you got the crazy dudes that be yelling and just going crazy, cussing you out. So shout out to you, HLD.
All right,
HLD don't care. He don't
care. Exactly.
He don't care.
I mean, you know, when I first got on the scene with the YouTube community and getting on these things, you know, like when you're just new to it, you're like, hey, what you say, bro? You know what I mean? But yeah, no, bro. It's not, none of that is worth it, bro. At the end of the day, bro, like all these fighters, they don't give a shit. They're sleeping rich in their mansions, bro. No matter what.
Yep.
No matter what. Whether your guy is, you know, like for an example, with this thing with the Teal and Crawford, you think Crawford gives a flying shit? No. He's sleeping lovely.
And that's why I get on a lot of people that come on my show about when they keep getting mad at me when I say, let me tell y'all something. Don't none of these fighters give a shit about us. They don't. They're gonna do what they want to do. And y'all in here going psychopath in there.
And they're living their best life, man. They don't care. They don't care. I promise you that. They don't care. It's still like a big a fraternity because they all have to work with each other. Whether it's through the bullshit of the media, this guy said that guy did this, blah blah blah. Bro, it's they don't give a shit. They're just gonna go home, eat their nice steak, have their nice lady. Like right now, we saw Errol Spence, right? You saw Errol Spence? Bro, dude is living his life. Bro, he's got his beautiful wife, his kid. Bro,
that's what he should do.
I'm happy for him, and I'm happy for the man. You know what I mean? That you know that he could win again, 54, blah blah blah, this and that, or whatever, and he got his ass. He don't give a shit, bro. He's living the best. he's living like a king. Good for him. Everybody, man, I'll let you go, my man, on that. Everybody, hit the like, hit the subscribe. This is the rebuttal. Peace.
And before I go, I'm gonna let y'all know they was arguing on Twitter about women boxing. Dan Rayfield had tweeted something good about women boxing, and this dude said, with all due respect, Dan, no combat sport fan paying their hard-earned money to go watch women boxing. Then Stephen Espinosa jumped in and said, so the sold-out crowd for 19,187 for Taylor Serrano 1 was a non-combat sport. See, this is how you get these trolls, man. They may leave these people alone if they don't know what they're talking about, man. You know, I ain't no snitch, but the initial of the people that Lou is talking about is Monica, Brian, Son of God, HLD, when you talk about Flash. Stupid, man. Boy, somebody told me, boy, they can't wait the football season. They say they got some words for your ass. And I'm going to get, I ain't no snitch even. His name is Big Mail. Oh, the Rebuttal Entertainment, man. Y'all hit the like button, share the video, subscribe to the channel, join members only. Don't remember you guys, this month we're going to have the t-shirt giveaway. So you got to be in members only to get it, man. You got to be in members only to get it, man. So totally laughing. Oh, man. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace and blessings, man. Y'all be safe out there.
Love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up! It's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. It's not working out.